some of the fun in these builds though and in designs is seeing, how much you can just like push the limits and the fact that there's really no constraints, Like I don't have an engineering degree, but I'm pretty sure like you can't build a floating house in real life. I feel like that wouldn't be up to code or physically possible. Um, this is my terracotta villa. And again, I thought this one would be fairly popular. But it wasn't. But you know what? Honestly, at the end of the day, this one was so fun. This one was so, so fun to like build and design. This is my first time making these like slats on the outside of the house. And I was really happy with how they turned out. Just to like add to the overall aesthetic. Like I had a lot of fun with this one. And at night it looks really cool too. Less windows this time. See, like I'm doing better. I didn't do anything like super crazy funky. Well, like aside from this, don't look at that, but like this, I didn't do anything super crazy funky with any windows. Um, I made a makeshift garage entrance, which I think translates okay. This is also like a little water feature, kind of like a river thing. And I just kind of wanted sort of like a, uh, just like a rivery sort of theme, right? Where it's like, oh, hey, plabs, like Minecraft. Yeah, I've never actually played Minecraft, and I've heard really good things. I've heard that I would probably like Minecraft because I enjoy building, but I don't know. I'm doing okay, plabs. It's been a long day. I had physio today and had like less than stellar uh experience, we'll say. Just like not my physio's great, honestly. He's fabulous, but just I've been working hard for the last 3.5 months and I have like barely gotten anywhere. So I figured I would come home and just kind of relax. I don't have my daughter tonight, so it's just me and the dog and the cats and the Sims. You're gonna make me blush. I, yeah, I love building. I do. At the end of the day, in my second life, I probably would have been an architect, maybe, or a designer. I don't know. There's like, who knows? I could still do it, I guess, if the whole paramedic thing ends up not, if I can't continue. Um, there's always that. I just don't know if I could stomach spending so much money on school. That's my biggest apprehension about all of it. Um, yeah, yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's okay, like there's always Sims builds and there's always other things to do too, right? Like, and it's not that I haven't made any progress. It's just like I haven't progressed the way I want to. So I'm just a little bit disappointed in that, but that's okay. Because you know what? Like Rome wasn't built in a day. So, um, yeah, so Terracotta Villa. So again, sort of like minimalistic front area, couple little hanging plants just to add some greenery. I feel like a doctor, maybe an architect might live in this place. I think the story behind this one was an architect. I think that's what I was going for with this one, because like spare no expense and enjoy the soaring ceilings and everything else, right? And some of the finer things, like you have your own butler. As soon as you open the door, he'll hold your keys. Um, Dining area, not super fancy by any means. Front like sitting area for those who are very slow getting their shoes on and off. Um, Mostly I just put it in for uh using up space. Piano tucked in by the stairs and massive kitchen with a butcher's block as well. Go over here, the garage. Again, use some debug cars, and then some like odds and ends that I thought would probably go in a garage. So threw them in. Side door, which leads to a personal hot tub spa area. And then main room. Again, like I said, I really wanted to do the whole vaulted sunroom sort of an idea. And again, with the sectional couch, just the best. I thought you were in the business of home improvement. Ah, thanks, buddy. Yeah. Um, yeah, and then you go up to the next floor. So you come out, there's some pictures. Again, I tried to sort of make a gallery wall, but I'm pretty sure that gallery wall is already in with the pictures, so I can't take credit for picture photo positioning and such. Living room area slash another TV room because there is one down there, but I feel like this is the more intimate one. Or if you have like guests over that have kids, you like fire them on upstairs so they can just like go sit in the corner and watch TV. Um, one side bedroom, complete bath as well, and then another bedroom. This one's more of like a sort of brown, earthy tones. And then full bathroom. Whoop. And then I made like a little living green space above the door entry. I've done that in a couple of my recent builds and I really enjoy them, honestly. Like, I don't know. I like having the grass where it's not supposed to be. There is a door, a glass door here. You probably thought it was a window, didn't you? No, you probably didn't. But yeah, so there's a glass door up there. So, for maintenance and such, if you wanted to like water the plants. But I feel like someone living in this house would probably have some sort of system in place so that they wouldn't actually have to water them. Um, Upstairs balcony. I have like a little fire table. There's really not much to this one because there wasn't a lot of space to work with. So I just kind of did what I could. His and hers chairs for when they don't want to talk to each other. Um, Little fireplace, bathroom. Again, it's a full bath. Um, because this person is super important and or architect, whatever. I wanted to build like a little space. So it's like an office that's in his room essentially, or her, his or her. This is 2022. Aw, oh, Plebs, you're very sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I try and have all of my builds have some sort of purpose or storyline involved, and I find that helps with inspiration. Um, it's it gives me some sort of a direction to work towards, and then I just kind of like literally build it from the ground up, as I guess cliche as that is to say. Um, and I just kind of like look at it as most of my builds, I'm like, what would I like in a house? What would I like to, have or experience? And I just absolutely love loft like spaces where you can like go stories above and look down and like you see that whole amount of space. Like I have a loft area in my house and it's lovely. It's like a little reading nook. There's like a massive skylight above it and it's just so peaceful. Um, Walk-in closet, fancy chandelier and all that fun stuff. This one I didn't have a lot of space for a walk-in closet, so I just desperately tried to like cram something together to make it seem somewhat like it would be effective as a closet would be and like still make it look nice, but just keep it conservative. Master bed, I guess, and then a little makeup space area, which I ended up having to combine the mirror that has a bunch of lights on it and then the actual like um, makeup desk. So, and then added some clutter just to make it actually look lived in. And yeah. And then the upstairs, I actually built these because these were in the debug stuff. This was before I actually got the eco living. So I should switch these out with actual functioning solar panels, but all good, all in good time. No one's actually living in this house yet, so it's all good. Um, yeah, this was so much fun to like just go through and build like these pillars and try and make it so it looked like it was semi-structurally sound. Um, lots of lots and lots and lots of rock. I wanted to mix kind of like the Arizona, but then also like the mountains, but then also like wood. So it's just kind of all the elements in this place, like stone, water, wood, um, earth, you know? So yeah, thanks. Thanks, plebs. I appreciate you, buddy. Um, yeah, so that's my terracotta village house, which again wasn't super popular in the gallery. And I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like the pictures, if it just looks like every other sort of house that has been in the gallery that's been sort of that theme. Um, or maybe it's just like, not everyone's cup of tea, which is totally fine. But I just found it really surprising. But oh well, that one. Let's go to manage worlds. Like New Mexico. Yeah. No, honestly, I don't think it's that people have no class. I think at the end of the day, the biggest thing with The Sims and the gallery is you have to save your work or upload it with a very specific, super specific, like title, or you have to be very direct in what you are building. As far and like, there's so many different trending hashtags and stuff that honestly it's so tricky sometimes to actually save things. So like I've had to save things a couple of times. A few of them like you saw in the treehouse just because the angles that the pictures were taken were awful. Like it literally just showed the tree or like part of a wall and you don't actually see what's in it. So I don't know if that could 100% just be on me. And there's like a way that you can potentially take better pictures to upload to the gallery, but I honestly have not figured it out. I have no idea.